With the NFL deadline to reduce rosters from 90 to 53 players approaching, the Detroit Lions are in a critical position to strengthen their team before the season opener against the Los Angeles Rams on September 8th. With one roster spot available, it's almost certain that a move is coming, and the team may explore various options to bolster their depth. If you're a Lions fan like me and want to stay updated with all the team's news and analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's follow each strategic move together, discuss the best signings, and of course, cheer for an unforgettable season. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss any details. The wide receiver position remains a top priority for the Lions. The signing of Tim Patrick to the practice squad shows that the team is keeping an eye on the market, but other options also deserve consideration. For instance, Isaiah Hodgins, who impressed during joint practices with the Giants, could be a valuable addition with his physical presence and solid production history. However, with the Lions holding the 29th spot for waivers, signing him might be challenging. Additionally, the Lions' secondary, which includes promising young players like Terrion Arnold and Ennis Rakestraw, could benefit from the experience of a veteran like Rock Ya-Sin. Despite his career being marked by stints with several teams, Ya-Sin brings the necessary flexibility and experience to strengthen the defense. Another intriguing option is Noah Brown, a veteran wide receiver who could fill the void left by Josh Reynolds. Brown, while not the fastest, is known for his strength in contested catches, which could bring an important physical dimension to the Lions' offense. In the interior defensive line, Siaki Ike, despite a difficult 2023 season, could be a calculated risk worth taking. His youth and raw potential are still attractive, especially for a defense in need of reinforcement in the middle. As for the offensive line, the unexpected release of Dylan McMahon by the Eagles could be an opportunity for the Lions to develop a young and athletic center, which could ease the burden on Frank Ragnow if he suffers injuries. The Lions might also explore options like Quinton Bohanna to strengthen the defensive tackle rotation or consider a more experienced backup quarterback like Mike White, who brings a strong arm and some in-game experience if Jared Goff needs to be replaced. Finally, players like Breeland Speaks and Carl Lawson offer different levels of experience and potential in the pass rusher position, an area the Lions might want to bolster to support Aiden Hutchinson. Now is the time to act with precision and strategy, identifying the right pieces to complete the Lions' puzzle before the regular season begins. With these options in mind, the Lions are in a unique position to shape the final roster that will take the field this season. Every addition or cut is not just a technical decision, but a statement of intent about the direction the team wants to take. For example, if the Lions manage to bring in Isaiah Hodgins or Noah Brown, they will be adding not just talent, but also the possibility of diversifying the passing attack. This diversity is crucial, especially in a league where versatility and adaptability can define the success of a season. On defense, the possible arrival of Rock Ya-Sin or Siaki Ike would add depth and experience in critical areas. Ya-Sin, with his flexibility to play both outside and in other positions, could become a valuable asset in a secondary that is still solidifying. Meanwhile, Ike, despite being young and coming off a tough season, has the kind of potential that could be developed into a dominant force in the middle of the defensive line. Additionally, signing a quarterback like Mike White would bring an extra layer of security for the Lions. Hendon Hooker is a promising prospect but still in development, and having a veteran who has been through high-pressure situations could be crucial if the unexpected happens to Jared Goff. The offensive line, with the possible arrival of Dylan McMahon, would gain a young talent who, with time and proper training, could become a pillar in protecting the quarterback and opening up spaces for the running game. This addition, while subtle, could be the difference between a line that merely performs its duties and a line that dominates the trenches. Finally, by considering players like Breeland Speaks or Carl Lawson, the Lions would be positioning themselves to have a core of pass rushers capable of consistently pressuring opposing quarterbacks. Pressure on the quarterback is one of the keys to defensive success in the NFL, and adding depth in this area would only increase the Lions' chances of winning. As the coaching staff evaluates these options and weighs immediate needs against long-term potential, Lions fans can feel encouraged. The franchise is clearly committed to building a team that not only competes, but also has the ability to surprise and exceed expectations. The decision-making process happening now is crucial, and every choice will be felt throughout the season. This is the moment when the right decisions can transform the fate of a team, and the Lions are at the center of this process. The next week will be decisive, and expectations are high to see which names will be added to the final roster. With the season opener against the Rams in sight, the Lions have the opportunity to show they are ready to take the next step on their journey towards success in the NFL. As a Lions fan, I'm excited but also cautious about the upcoming decisions. The roster cut phase is always a time of uncertainty, but also great potential. The opening of a roster spot suggests that the team is being strategic, waiting for the right opportunity to make a move that could impact the season. The potential signing of a wide receiver like Isaiah Hodgins or Noah Brown gives me hope. Both would bring something the team desperately needs, a physical and reliable presence in the passing game. With Amon-Ra St. Brown already established as our primary target, adding a receiver who can complement his style will be a step in the right direction. Defensively, depth is always a concern. Rock Ya-Sin and Siaki Ika could provide that extra security, especially in a division where we will face powerful offenses like the Vikings and Packers. Our secondary needs veterans who can guide the young players, and Ya-Sin seems to be that kind of player. Ika, despite a tough season, has the kind of physique and aggression that can be honed to make an immediate impact. The quarterback situation is a delicate matter. Goff is solid, but we know that injuries can change everything in an instant. Bringing someone like Mike White with experience and the potential to surprise will be a smart move to ensure we're not left stranded if the worst happens. What excites me the most is the feeling that the Lions are really thinking long-term without neglecting the need to compete now. The mix of young talent with experienced veterans is a difficult balance to achieve, but it seems like we're on the right track. I hope that the upcoming additions will significantly strengthen the roster. We are one decision away from turning a promising season into an unforgettable one. It's a great time to be a Lions fan, and I can't wait to see what the season has in store for us.